Open statement.
Yeah.
I take Frank Bill. I like that one. I knew I liked you.
Well, we'll open up tonight, letting Coach make an opening statement first. This was Kennesaw State's second rally from a 10-point deficit in the second half this year in conference play. Go ahead, Coach.
First and foremost, all glory to God, man. And I got to celebrate them dudes in the locker room. They kept fighting. I think we were down 10 points, but how much time? There probably 6 minutes to go, and I looked at them and asked them the same two questions. I asked them, "Can you fight and do you believe?" And the answer was a resounding yes, and that's what we proceeded to do. You can go down the line, different guys stepped up. That block at the end of the game when we messed up our ball screen coverage by Trey Simpson. Kids just been thrown into the fire, man. 33 minutes a night. He's been playing like 35 minutes every. He's had to step up. Frank Corn Sherman, you can probably put 10 rebounds in the book for him every single night. He's out there playing on a hurt knee, and he gives us everything. Brayden Lou, ultra aggressive. And then R.J. Johnson just keeps getting better and better in front of our eyes, man. We just got to keep empowering him, and I keep telling him he's the separator. While I'm talking about my group, I also want to, praise Hank. He does a phenomenal job at West Kentucky. That's a storied program. They got a lot of history. He's down 2 starters, and they came in. I knew Hank, coach team, was going to come in and give us everything we wanted and more. And so I kept warning my team, we got to be down, ready to play. He does a phenomenal job, and they look for them. They're going to be in the mix of this thing when we get to the tournament. And so great win. Anytime you get a chance, we've swept them this year. And, for us to sweep a storied program like that, man, that's a major shout out to my group and what we're trying to build here. But super proud of my guys, man. They continue to love and serve each other, overcome adversity, fight through, and just keep playing together, man, and fighting to believe. And that's what we're standing on here, loving and serving each other.
Coach, you mentioned fighting through adversity. It's the first time that we've talked to you since Simeon suspension. Walk us through the last couple of weeks, what the message has been for guys and what the response has been like.
Yeah, no, great question. No, it's just been like when one hour we lose one of our brothers, man, we got to step up. You know what I mean? And, that's a family member. We love him. But the guys know, man, we still got a lot ahead of us still, and everything's still on the table. And not only him, we lost Ramon Sears, our 2 leading scorers. We lost them in, a matter of weeks. And so, so what now? It's got to be our mentality. And we teaching these dudes about manhood. We teaching them about life. You don't run from adversity, you run through it. And that's something like I'm a leader of men. And I want to teach these. I want to make sure they reach their potential. I make sure that when they done with me, I can't tell them they're gonna average 30. I'm never lying to them like that, but I want to make sure I put them in a position to reach their maximum potential. You know what I mean? I think that's what being a coach is. And so I want them to learn how to get through adversity. It only makes you stronger, and it only draws you together. So our mission to be like, we're still standing. You know what I mean? We lost Ramon, we lost Sim, we lost Jamil before the season started. Devin Cosby to a car accident. Those are all double-figure scores, like projected probably going into the season. So what now? Adversity. When it comes, we meet it. We meet it with aggression. We run through it, and it makes us better. It makes us stronger, and it brings us closer together.
Came to this one 8 deep, and 8 fouls up. You guys are down to 7.
All we need is 5, baby. That's it. All you need is 5 at a time.
What does it say about the group that was out there, and just to add to that, if we get the status of it?
Yeah, gritty win. I trust every one of those 8 guys that you're talking about, man. So when Caden went down again, when your brother go down, we got to step up. That's a part of who we are, loving and serving each other. This is the way we serve each other. Play for your team. I asked him before the game, lose yourself in the game. I knew it. I know it wasn't pretty for guys, but I thought our guys competed. And when it was winning time, they stepped up. Update on Perry. I think he has a calf strain. I'm just whenever he can go. You know what I mean? I want him out there when he's healthy, and I want his mind right to know that he can play. And so I think he has a calf strain. We did an MRI, it came back good today. So hopefully we integrate him into practice here pretty soon. But major shout out to Amir Taylor, man. I think people forget. We're playing 4 freshmen. I don't know anybody in the country that had lost those group of guys and now had to throw 4 freshmen in there. Trey Simpson, Darius Washington, Caden Rickard, and then Amir Taylor are playing every night for Kennesaw State. And so, we should commend those dudes' effort because, when we recruited them, we told them that it was a chance they could play. But I don't know if they signed up to be playing this much. And you know what I mean? And now, they responded, man. And so I'm extremely proud of that group, man, for fighting and believing and just buying into what we built.
And just sticking with Amir, when you guys go downtown and get back.
And ones, right?
And once, yeah. Just talk about how important it was down the stretch to get you guys back.
Amir,
How far he's come since
man,
first round.
Amir Taylor is such a special player. I told him, like, we talked. It was a lot like B. Lewis freshman year. I don't do good with cool jackets. You know what I mean? So I tell him, man, listen, I ain't nothing cool about me, man. I was never the cool guy at school. I was always the feisty one, little dude that ready to do whatever. So I need that mentality out of him, man. But his ability, Amir Taylor's ability, is what stands out to me. And it's funny you asked me. I just pulled him into outside the locker room and told him, man, like, come ready to play from the first time you check in the game and just be a dog, because his ability, his talent is so good, man. He's gonna be so good for this program going forward. And he's got a quiet confidence about him. I love my freshmen, man. I think they're gonna be really, really good. I'm excited about them. Excited to see the future.
First question, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Take me through you going through this process. You have to not only lose a player, but you also have to stay strong for your team.
Oh, yeah.
Through your process.
No, man, I just stay prayed up all the time. You know what I mean? God is so good. And, I love my guys, man. I love my guys. I love all of them unconditionally. And I just want to make, like, I love everyone on unconditionally. Don't, like, may not agree with some of their decisions, but I love my guys. You know what I mean? And so it's hard. It's hard. You know what I mean? When I would be lying if I told you it wasn't hard, but it makes you stronger. I had to regroup these guys and bring them together and let them know, like, we don't know why this is happening, but we know it won't be better for it when it's all said and done. And so just believe. Faith is huge in this program. We talk about faith over fear. You know what I mean? We talk about that. That's something we say all the time. I got it right here on my wrist. I read every game, faith over fear. And so not knowing what's coming, but we know who controls what's coming. You know what I mean? And so my initial reaction, man, I got to rally my troops. And that's what you saw when we went to West Kentucky. We have been talking all the whole time, like, listen, man, we don't point fingers. When adversity hit us, we run through it and we become closer. We don't back down, because this ain't never a lesson that's going to help these young men in life. And so we got to use whatever adversity we can use and teach them about being men, to teach them about, being husbands, to teach them about being successful citizens when they leave Kennesaw State. And so that was my mind frame. We're going to use this, man. We're going to use it, and we're going to be better for it.
Last question.
Yes, sir.
Where's this team? Where do you feel like this team in and where they can?
We right in the mix. Like, I just told you guys about, losing those 4 guys. Like, Davin Cosme, my guy, like, I get a call. He had in a car accident, break his neck and his back. He's going to be a double-figure scorer, was kicking butt in the summertime, was excited about being at Kennesaw State. We all know it just happened to 5, Sim, you know what I mean? Heartbreaking. Then we Jamil Miller before the season, mental health. He goes back to Washington. And then Ramon Sears in the FIU game breaks his face. We lose 2 starters that had been playing and some of the better players in the conference. We rallied together, man. And so we went on the road 6 out of 9 games. You know what I mean? 6 out of 9. Our first 9 games, 6 of them on the road. And so we knew we were about to go through a gauntlet. We knew we were going to have to come out of it on top, and somehow we managed to be 5-5. We maintained, we 5 out of 5, and now we get to come home in front of our fans. And so our guys now, like, we've been through the gauntlet. We done been through adversity. Now let's go. Let's go. It's go time. We halfway through the conference slate. We got 10 more games. Give me everything you have, because as we've seen, tomorrow is not promised to your brother next to you. It's not promised. So I'm going to take advantage of every second I get with this group, and I need them to take advantage of every second they get, because this is the only time they will have this group together. That's been my message to them. So we're in a great place. We're in a great place. You see, we ugly win, we fight though. We fight and we compete. Every time you see us, we're going to compete. However, we got to come out, as long as the eyes on top, I'm happy.
You feel like these guys have gotten closer since everything that's happened? I mean, just interviewing them post game, they're all hugging each other, putting the towels on top of the head. Like, what is that bond been like?
Man, it's been tremendous. They already were a tight knit group, but like when things happen, you know what I mean. My message to them, like, guys, we never, even when we lost 3 games on the road to start the conference, you read things, social media, you know what I mean. That doesn't matter. If they expectation, anything outside that locker room, I message them, it doesn't matter. Love and serve your brother next to you, because it's the only chance you're gonna get to compete with him. And so I to your point, I think this has brought us closer together, and we're gonna continue to invest and love each other, because that's what this program is built on. It's built on love and trust and serving each other. So that's been our mission. Now our guys, that is a great locker room in there, man. I'm blessed to be their coach.
Apologies if this has been asked yet, but Braden Liu as well, 16.7 rebounds. How has he been impressing you lately?
Oh man, just a dog. B. Lou he's one of the guys when everything happened, he came to me and said, Coach, you know I got you. I'm gonna step up. I love that dude, man. And this something that's important to me too. Like these dudes are not here getting rich. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all know that. Like we don't have great rev share and great NIL. These dudes are here because Kennesaw State means something to them, and it means something to them that we believed in. That's why Braden Lou is out there in that 13 jersey for Kennesaw State. So as soon as that went down, he came to me as well as some of the other art coach. We got you. Like we gonna hold the rope. One of our brothers down. We taking the rope and we gonna run with it. And you see him trying to step up. And like I love it. Like my son. So after I let you know this too. After we La Tech game, tough road loss. And so I end up, man, I broke a TV in the locker room. I just want to throw that out there. That's my fault. You know what I mean? Mark found out some kind of way, so he'll leap, man. But like we hold each other accountable in there. So my words, man, like I'm going at dudes about our effort and like who we are, and like we feel like we let one slip because we didn't bring. Who cares? We played Wednesday at 7 and we had to play Friday at 1. So what? The Conference USA tournament's coming. We got that. That's who we are. I don't want any excuse. So I'm in there on my guy Lou, and Lou is my guy. And my son, man, y'all gotta understand Kingston. Lou is his hero. So I'm in there going at Lou, man. What are we doing? Like, I need you to play harder, boom. I look over there. He is in full tears. So I had to stop even coaching Lou, man. I gotta keep Kingston out of the locker. Like you can't say nothing about breaking Lou at my house or in the locker room in front of my son. He in full tears, and then he came out. Like, Lou did good, Daddy. Don't be mad at Lou. Lou did good. I said, Lou did great. I'm sorry. Daddy was a bad coach, baby. That's it. So, no, man, just my son being able to be around that group, because that's a sure sign of telling you what kind of character you got in that locker room. Man, they treat my son like gold. You know what I mean? And, you never know how he's treated at school, but I know how he's treated in my locker room. And, like, man, yeah, we good.
Is that because Lou is a great player, or his personality?
Probably a little bit of both. I don't know. He loves breaking Lou. I'm telling you guys, I was in there going at Lou. I had to stop. Man, dude was in full tears, man. He can't take it. I told him, you know what? When we have a bad game, you got to stay outside the locker room. I can't have you crying in the locker room, man. No crying in baseball. And then what they say.
Simeon, how did you find out, and what was your reaction?
So ongoing investigation. I don't want to discuss any of the process about Simeon Cottle. Sorry, but I can't. Like, it's an ongoing investigation. Love all my guys though, man. It's an ongoing investigation.
And as far as just the way you talk to the guys, message you were saying, like, there's no book about here's what you do when this sort of thing comes. Like, how did you figure out how I want to frame this for my guys?
Yeah, we met immediately. And I told the guys, man, like, we down a brother. It's nothing new to us as far as being down numbers. Like, we gotta step up. We gotta have each other back. It's all good when it's sunny outside and 95 degrees and everything's going good. But I need you to have each other back when it's gloomy. When everybody outside the program coming for you, questioning what you got in the locker room, and that ain't fair. Cause like we got a great group in the locker room in there. You know what I mean? So that's when I need you to have my back and have each other's back. Not bullets flying. That's when we gotta have each other back, and that's what we got, man. That was my message to the guys. Like, adversity, it hits everybody. How you respond, what you gonna do now, and my group is done never respond to.
From just a basketball standpoint, you had to adjust.
Oof. Yes. Now, great question. Like, not just even him, but like I said, with Ramon Seals, like we lost probably the best guard in the Conference USA, and then we lost our second leading scorer. You know what I mean? And so, like, we had to adjust. I had to become a better coach, and I am a better coach because of it. But I know in practice, man, we've been, we're normally up and down. Kai's been to some practices and whatnot, but we normally bumping. But now it's been more teaching. You know what I mean? Because we trying to put new guys are having to be in new positions. And they're having to do more. They're asked to do more. And so, we have to slow it down and really show them what we want and show them what we need them to do per game. It's been great for me. It's been great for them as well, man. Like I said, we grow through it. Like, we growing.
Is there someone that you lead on?
Oh, man, God, my wife, my family, my dad, Mark Wassett. You know what I mean? He's been a great confidant, man. But yeah, no, this place is truly like a great place, man. Like I'm talking about from President Cat, Milton Overton, like some of the calls I've gotten, like from Quanzo Mari, Nate Oates, like Anthony Grant. You know what I mean? And I said, man, like same time this was going on, my daughter was having a real surgery too, so it was like getting tested a little bit. You know what I mean? And so like I was, you know what I mean? Like, but it's you grow through it, man. You grow through it. This thing went out too, but you grow through it, man, and it makes you better for it. And just lean on your faith, man. I'm really big on faith, man. Like I'm blessed to be in the position I am, and a lot of people from my community, from my neighborhood where I'm at, and I don't take it for granted, man. I know I'm blessed and highly favored from God, and so like I leaned on Him a lot, leaned on my wife, my family. Uh, and it's just a blessing when you go home and see them kids. They don't care about nothing going on. You know what I mean? Like Kingston, Janet, and Summer, man, we got a new dog for Christmas. That's all they care about, man. Daddy, come walk the dog, play with the dog. You know what I mean? Chase us around the house. So, no, it's been awesome, man. God is good.
Question,
yes, sir.
Just as far as
I'm too long-winded, Mark. They just keep dying on me, bro. Pretty much.
Just the kind of.
There were some other measures or something else that was in place. You're not the only school that's going through this. I don't know what you got.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I not getting too much into it, man. I thank you very much. I think, I pray that the NCAA punishes some of these predators too, man. That target these young men that don't have a lot of money, that ain't getting paid NIL, but just I pray. You know what I mean? I don't agree with none of that. And I want to stay, so I don't go and investigate, like I said, but I think something need to be done about these predators that are reaching out to these young dudes in college basketball who don't have a lot and dangling this money in front of their faces and asking them to make, what I mean? I just think we need to make sure we come together and really punish some of them dudes. Not saying nobody's, I'm not putting no blame on no form, none of the group, but like when you a grown man and you reaching out to kids that you know not getting NIL, don't have a lot of bread, don't have a lot of money, and you being a predator online and reaching out to them, getting these dudes to mess up. Because there's a lot of dudes on that list that you feel bad for, man. That's got a long road ahead of them because an adult, a grown up, reached out to them and led them down the wrong path. You know what I mean? Not erasing nothing nobody did. I want to stand on that. But like, I hope the NCAA comes together and really like does some the FBI does some about these predators that's reaching out to these young men.
I think just lastly, message to Simeon if at all possible, just nothing in detail, but just what would you say for a young man that made a mistake possibly, just or any young man out there that's possibly teetering with that role, what would your message be?
It's an ongoing investigation. We can't talk we can't talk about none of it, man. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Thank you.